All right, I'm gonna go knock out that tractor beam.
And we'll go rescue the princess.
You know, Luke, this may be the last time we see each other, so there's something I want you to know. Now I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. I've been waiting for so long, now I've finally found someone to stand by me. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I tell you something, this could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. All right, I'm gonna go knock out that tractor beam.
And we'll go rescue the princess.
You know, Luke, this may be the last time we see each other, so there's something I want you to know. Now I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. I've been waiting for so long, now I've finally found someone to stand by me. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I tell you something, this could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. All right, I'm gonna go knock out that tractor beam.
And we'll go rescue the princess.
You know, Luke, this may be the last time we see each other, so there's something I want you to know. Now I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. I've been waiting for so long, now I've finally found someone to stand by me. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I tell you something, this could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. All right, I'm gonna go knock out that tractor beam.
And we'll go rescue the princess.
You know, Luke, this may be the last time we see each other, so there's something I want you to know. Now I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. I've been waiting for so long, now I've finally found someone to stand by me. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't
Hey, hon, you're not brain damaged, you're just silly. I hope we're all doing okay today. A little tired, but I'm alright. Long day today, and I feel like my allergies kicking in. So this is the Dark Forces remaster. This was actually one of my first shooters I ever played, apart from the time I played Doom at my mom's work. I'm just letting you take in this modified version of the Star Wars opening theme. I didn't go for the enhanced cutscenes, because I don't think they look great, in my opinion. I kind of prefer the older ones. But it's nice at nighttime to see options they Newer the Empires in the Galaxy. Okay. It's borderless, so I can drop it. Let me know if that's better. So you play as Katarn. He's a former mercenary, Imperial officer turned mercenary who's kind of working for the Rebel Alliance right now. The game starts off basically with you stealing plans for the Death Star, which, yeah, it kind of gets retconned with Rogue One, but shut up, nerd. We're basically being dropped in to steal plans for the Death Star. But I'll let the cutscenes play out, because I think there's a lot of love that's put into this for 1995. That looks so cool. That's so cool. I don't care who knows it. Alright. We're gonna go ahead. We're starting off on the secret base, basically where the Death Star plans are located. Confidential message. Let's jump that to medium. Mothma. The rebellion is counting on the completion of this mission, Commander Katarn. I hope back success is on your side. Background. The Death Star plans are locked away at an Imperial secret base on the planet Danuta, where they wait transport to Lord Vader. Very little is known about the layout of this base itself, so I'm afraid you'll have to act as your own reconnaissance. Once you have the plans, get out immediately. Operation Skyhook will deliver the plans to Princess Leia on the counselor's ship Tantive 4. She will then continue the mission. So, find the Death Star plans in GTFO. So, okay. Couple things to talk about. Your ammo is basically shared for a lot of the guns because it's all just lasers. Pew pew. We will not be ever going back to the pistol for any reason. Because you can basically use the blaster or the Imperial rifle, whatever it's called. Full auto, single fire. And it just does so much more damage. On the left is your shield is in green, your health is red, and the little number is your lives. So we're basically going around the perimeter, blasting some stormtroopers. jump? No, we're not. We'll try again. That is a secret up there. I want to grab that. How's everyone's day today? I hope you all had a good day. That's just a nice full heal. Maxes out everything. Now, I will say the original game was so much darker. Like, it was hard as shit to see anything. Alright, but that was the key to get us in. Get this elevator up. We punched a drone, you guys. That's how much of a badass is. Kyle Katarn just punches robots. Alright, we revealed the elevator. Elevator up. Hey Mel, how you doing? We're blasting some space Nazis. Wait, will I get canceled for saying Nazi or Nazi? Have you been, Mel? Hope you're having a good day. We were talking about how Peppercorn is the luckiest, most spoiledest mouse this morning. Have you gone through Requiem yet? I've already given out my copy to somebody. Pansies, Penzanzos, Panazis. Oh yeah, you'll be fine. It's a game for babies. Little Google Gaga babies play Resident Evil. Little baby woo woo. Remember if I can make this. Nope. Yeah, I've been hearing about this coworker of yours on week 7. That's insane. Why do I keep going here? Okay, why am I now having trouble remembering? I got the key. Isn't this jump? Yeah, it is. I was right. Cool. Nice and loaded up. Door no open. Aha! There it is. Nice big secret in here. Gives you a nice boost to your weapon early on. Pew pew pew. I gotta say, the sound design on this is fantastic. Like, it sounds like Star Wars. You know, it's nice and, like, the voice lines of the stormtroopers sound really good. I love it. Love this game. Wait a sec. Oh, I flipped the switch. Well, you're supposed to go down. Okay, I am so confused now. I've played this level many times, and why am I getting lost? Come on. Oh, it opened that up. Okay. Well, I'm remembering where all the secrets are. Just my old man brain can't remember. I know it's this. How did I open this? It has been a long time since I've played this. Like, when I got the remaster in a Humble Bundle, I played it for like a couple minutes. Screwed around with it. And then that was really it. It's been a long time since I've actually played through the game. Yeah, you do go fast as fuck, boy. I will kill them if I ever remember where the switch is. If I can remember where the doors went. Oh, it's right there. For fuck's sake. I love the little robots here.
This is too easy. Now to get to my ship.
Yeah, we got voice acting. Stop, rebel scum! And that's the trade-off you take is after getting that extra life.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
This is right after New Hope, basically. Kind of takes place in between parts 4 and 5. I didn't pick the upscaled cutscenes. I like how they look.
Your test demonstration, General Palmer.
Hey, Bannon.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new
How you
era
doing?
for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives
And
up
no,
to
that's
your
not
name.
James Earl Jones.
Proceed.
With pleasure. Dark Trooper, release.
I didn't like how the and this just looks so good already. Ooh, what kind of sauce? The sauce is important. Ooh, excuse me.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
See, what did Darth Vader even see? He's like, alright, you put him in a pod and dropped him on a planet. What'd they do? We're about to see that. In-house honey mustard does sound good.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
This is TAC base to anybody out there. Please, we're under Imperial attack. There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shields.
Plus, I think it looks better like all hand-drawn.
Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the
Honey
Death
mustard
Star.
is good, though.
Interesting. This looks like it could be a normal Imperial attack, except for those sounds.
Very perceptive, Commander. I know you understand that all we discuss here is classified. This Imperial officer, Crix Medine, wishes to defect to the Alliance. He has supplied us with information on the development of a new Imperial weapon. Those sounds you heard, we believe, come from that
What is
weapon.
this in the
A new type of
CDO?
stormtrooper, the
What do you mean
Dark
CDO?
A new stormtrooper that can take out a rebel base that
What
quickly?
is this on the CDO? No, this was MS-DOS.
The Rebel Command is not taking us
This
back.
was MS-DOS, but
They
we're
have
playing the
authorized me to
Nighttime
hire you to
Remastered
find out if
Edition.
there is a threat, and if there is, to shut it down.
It was also on the
You are still on
PS1.
our side.
I am playing with some of the improvements, like the in-game, but I have a soft spot
But I
for
think
these
I'll need some help with this
cutscenes.
one. I want Jan Ors as my mission officer.
Certainly. Then I will let Jan brief you further on your mission objectives. Thank
Yeah,
you,
this was on the
Commander.
PS1 and MS-DOS, Microsoft Windows. I had the CD-ROM of this when I was a kid. It's good to see you, Kyle. Good job on Operation Skyhook. The rebels were very impressed. Now it's back to mission hopping like the good old days. Rebel Command has made a brief reconnaissance of this area and it's swarming with Imperial activity. The power is still downstairs, so some of the systems are going to be down as well. You need to find the main hydroelectric power generator and get it back online. It looks like this. The Empire usually gets sloppy after major offenses, so we may be able to find evidence or leads about this dark trooper we've been hearing about through Crix Medine. His contacts inside the Empire will help us follow up on anything we may pick up. Good hunting. So we have to restart the generator, find a clue about the dark trooper, and come back here.
You're not authorized in this area. You're... Surrender.
You gotta say, even the skeletons and the dead bodies look really unnerving. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't know you had a flashlight. So I'd have to play like this, where I would have to, like, feather my blaster just to see. I mean, we're doing pretty good on resources, all things considered. Full health, full shield. Yeah, I mean, we're doing okay. But, you know, granted, all we're doing right now... Oh, yeah, this was 1995, Benton. Very, very much in line with at the time. LucasArts even used their own engine. This would be the same engine they would use for Outlaws, which was another shooter, a LucasArts shooter that I absolutely adored. It's one of the first games I ever played on this channel, actually. Give me more energy. Or I'll punch one in the face for you. The punching does just make me laugh. I don't know why. Look at all these war crimes back here. Who did all these war crimes? Was it you? Did you do all these war crimes? I don't know why I thought there would be something here. I'm not a big Star Wars guy. The only games I really played were Battlefront, Rogue Squadron. That's fair. This was one of my childhood games. I liked it. I thought it was a good time. But yeah, the remaster for this came out like 2 years ago. I'll admit, I was a little disappointed by the price point for it. I thought $30 was a little steep. But I know that's more of an Atari thing and not Night Dive, so whatever. I've come to decide to go a little easier on Night Dive as of late. And there should be a switch to get across there. Yep, now I can open doors, that's right. Yep, I'm remembering stuff. Well, you know. A lot of this I'm trying to go off of memory. I never even beat this game as a kid. I think I always got to like the 4th or 5th level, but just get like horrendously lost. I do like the stormtroopers miss a lot. It's accurate. It's accurate to the lore that the stormtroopers would miss so much. Generator. Hey, Carpet! Happy May the 4th be with you too. How are you doing, bud? May the 4th be with you too, bud. Well. Hey! Good choice in game, bud! I'm unfortunately going off of a lot of memory here. I'm actually gonna look here. because it has been a long time since I've played this. Control options. I was looking for my mouse. Ustream custom. Okay, I'm giving you a follow, Carpet. That is sick, dude. Overhead map. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was trying to remember. I thought it was tab, and when tab wasn't working, I was confused. Okay, I think there should be a bridge in here. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm a little directly challenged today. Now I'm trying to remember, where was the clue? Found a big hole. Up there, okay. Elevator? No. Down the... Jump did not want to go for some reason.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Looks like I found something that can help us out.
Get back to the landing pad and I'll meet you there.
I know there's supposed to be thermal detonators on this level, but I didn't find them. Oh well. Oh yeah, I gotta cycle the bridge. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where the grenades are. The thermal detonators. That's right, okay. I'm pretty sure you get them in the next level. Okay, I got turned around again. Couldn't make the jump. So I take some damage here. There we go. That's what I was looking for. What the hell's kit? I wonder what space medicine does. Okay, I know that was the way up, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, it was this door. Right. Okay. Now, in the old game, you would have to actually manually end the mission. Night Dive, being the badasses that they are, gave away to just automatically end the level when you're done. The thing you found was a weapon of some sort, too large for a human being to use. Most likely it's a prototype weapon for the Dark Trooper. I found the symbol MR in the barrel, the signature of an infamous weapons specialist named Moff Rebus. A real character known for his paranoid extreme loyalty to the Empire. He may be our next lead for the Dark Trooper. Look at that guy. That just looks like Bill Coolman, who lives at, like, your local, park. Oh, hold on a second. I think, I didn't hear meme gotcha. Let me try that again. I don't know why the audio's not playing. That's bizarre. Hold on. I'm gonna relink it. Here, give me just a second. Yeah, hang on. I think I know what the issue is. Let me find sound alerts. Let's see. Alright, it should work now. Let's see. Okay, I just enabled autoplay. What the shit? Do I have to now leave it open? There it is. Okay. Should be working now. Rebus has hidden himself somewhere deep within the sewage system under the city of Anonat. He's engineered an elaborate series of drain gate switches designed to thwart any intruders from discovering his route to the lab. And may the fourth be with you or something, time zones. How you doing, buddy? Time to go to a sewer. I'll give you a couple others since we had a meme malfunction.
And that's cope. That's cope.
I'll give you one more. Because I did put some new ones on today. I'm going to see if they come up. Here's my thermal detonators. Aha! And the poop. The space poop. You know what, Time Zones? I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I like a few of them, sure. You know, I like, you know, some Rogue Squadron's okay. I like Pod Racer fine. I even like the new Battlefront games. But this game holds a special place in my heart, as being one of the first shooters I ever played. Oh yeah, those are the little things that, like, Luke batted with in the first movie. Yeah, they do. We'll see. That's the only reason you might want to use the blaster, is to get some accuracy. The gun swap sound effect. I mean, it's 1995. How many sounds can you make? You know, that sound anywhere different than like that. I mean, that's about as standard as it gets for cocking. Or, you know, maybe one of these. Like, that's about as standard as it gets. And then you big crush and compress it, and then you sell it to a sound library. I mean, it's just the standard sound of cocking a rifle. Clack, clack. Shit. Well, okay, no. First of all, what you do in your own time is not my business, sir. But second of all, like, I think they established that they're maybe magazine fed. Third of all, shut up. It's a video game. Oh no, up the poop chute. Whee! Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. I'm punching the poop! Poop puncher. Dude, poop punching. Try going down this door now. I kicked the shit out of shit. Is this the same area? Terrorists win when you shit everywhere. Up the poop chute. Whee! That could be a clip for Golden Goddess. Up we go. Whoosh! I think my goal was to maybe flip those 2 switches in there, and I did that. Have a good look. Hey, File, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome on in. How are you? May the 4th be with you or something. We are playing a game from my childhood, poorly, called Dark Forces, which was the Star Wars take of games like Doom and Duke Nukem. Back in 1995. I'm good though. Tummy hurts a bit. I've been here. Oh, good. I need all these resources. Oof. How was your day today? I hope you had a good day. Dead, but luckily you do respawn. Pretty quickly. You don't have to backtrack so much. We're just crawling through some poop sewers right now. What were you up to today? Alright, time to go back up the poop chute. Made through. If anyone's back from the ads, welcome back. Sorry about those. Oh, ad break is about to start. Let's see. Crap. Okay. I gotta go through the poop chute again. Nope, I can't climb up the ladder. Crap. Guys, I'll just be honest, I just really like riding the poop chute. I'm gonna try to backtrack the way I came. More. It's a sewer level time zone, so... I would say about on par with the Mighty Pooh from Conquer. I am the Mighty Pooh. It's a lot of shit. I feel like I am trying to open this. I must have missed something. Ah, here's something I might have missed. Ad break starts in 30 seconds, just as an FYI. Arm's feeling a lot better today. Can't really see much of it anymore. It really healed up pretty nicely last night. That's what I was looking for. No problem. Have a good lurk, Sile. Hope you have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. A cheese grater. I scraped my arm with a cheese grater. It was very painful. Chloe and Kira both won. No, Chloe and Kira... Don't lie to the people. Chloe and Kira both wanted cheese, and I had to give it to them. So I had no choice but to carve them cheese. They yelled at me because I was too slow. So, I shredded as fast as my little tiny arms could. Chloe said that wasn't fast enough, and I cut my arm open. Yeah, this is Stardew. And we're in the poopy world. Because I'm having trouble reading a map. Okay, here we go. How you doing, Cherry Red? I hope you're well. There's more thermal detonators. At my mom's house banging her. Because God knows she needs it. Heyo. You were at, work. Yeah, were you at work? School. I don't know. Where in the world was Cherry Roundiano? Were you in North Carolina? Oh, that is so cool, actually. Like, in all seriousness, that is really cool. How'd you swing that? That is actually really cool. I don't think I want that one. Geez, sounds like a long drive. You took off work just for all that? That's rad, man. I wish I could take a day off work. I kind of could use it, but I'm taking a training course today, or this week, that I've been trying to get into for a long time. So, yeah, can't really take time off work, so, regrettably. Killer on the fly dad joke? Was it because they were flying? Was that the joke, Cherry Round? Is that why? Because that's a dad joke in itself. So the C-130 had a loose printer in the van and nice of the choose track radar. Alright, I think I follow. Okay, it's here. I thought so. No, wait, whoa. I'm not going back down there. I think I'm officially lost, you guys. Wait. There's a door. Okay, it's a good sign. I'm seeing things I haven't picked up. They haven't shot yet. I get it. I was raising the water levels. Okay. And as soon as I go through the poop chute, I'll read it. Share it out. And they explained how solar buoys work. It's a pneumatic tube that you can drop these buoys that track hurricanes. Yeah, I think I've heard of that. That's pretty cool, though. Anyway, I see the prayer say, okay, do you get the data from the buoys and then you live for the data you send right to the center, right? Yeah, okay, it seems to make sense. Alright, this is definitely a new area. friend because they said that they had not printed at least thrown out of the air. That's pretty good, Cherry Round. I kind of like that mental image there, though. That they're just gonna, like, eat out telemetric data out of an airplane. I'm rather tickled by that mental image. Oh shit, he throwing a grenade at me. Hey, Obsidian Art, how are you? Were you able to get things figured out? I hope you're doing okay. Guys, if you're not following my good friend Obsidian Art, hell, she's practically my little sister at this point. What the fuck is wrong with you? Go do that. Go do that right now. In fact, if you're not gonna follow her, I swear to God, I'll go blurry! Dude. No. Cherry Rat. I called you Cherry Rat. That's how mad I am. You can always contact me. I'm busy. I am going to be busy all week in the afternoons, taking an online seminar. But you are totally fine. Please don't worry about it. I'm glad you got to spend time with your man. That's good. Yeah, she does. So don't you worry about it. What's on the seminar? It is project management professionals training for transit. Of course you do. It's what a girlfriend's supposed to do. I have so many unread messages from her on Instagram. And it's not that I don't care her. I'm honestly tickled that Celestial Kitty. Have you worked with Cert? No. But I know who Cert is. All my training is through National Transit Institute. Well, you know, your family. So it's all Gucci. I gotta remember to turn off my headlight when I'm not using it. Because I forget that you don't have unlimited battery in your flashlight. Look at this asshole.
Yeah, I found Mom Remus. I'm ready to get out of this mess. You're the boss, Kyle.
Hey, Tommy, how you doing? It's me, Mof Rebus. Alright. Oh, stream is going great, yeah. Having a pretty good turnout. So for those who don't know what this is was one of my childhood games. This is called Star Wars Dark Forces. It takes place in between the events of episodes 4 and 5, or the first and second Star Wars movies ever, New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. The premise of this movie is basically the Empire develops a super stormtrooper, basically. Capable, like, one of them's capable of destroying, like, a whole platoon. I liked Rogue One, actually. Even though it contradicts the events of this game. I liked Rogue One. And 7's not the worst. Not the biggest fan of Jedi. Some of the scenes in 2 are really cool. episode 2 are really cool. But yeah, that's about it. He won't reveal much under questioning, but during one of his rants, he revealed, you should have seen my results of a test on Fest. My weapons could put a whole lot of holes in a lot of rebel scum. Greeks Medina confirmed the existence of an Imperial weapon site on the planet Fest, doing a metallurgical research alloys. Knowing what kind of metals they're using gives us definite clues for the Dark Troopers. No, you mean the Yub Nubs. Yeah, the Ewoks. Yeah, it's a little too Muppety with the Ewoks going, Yub Nub! Yeah, I call them Yub Nubs because that's what they say. Hello, Mrs. Obsidian, hope you're well. Yeah, the fact that they're like basically a bunch of little teddy bears who are like primitive Unga Bunga. Thank you for the posture check. Are able to defeat advanced soldiers. Like, that's kind of nuts. Let me put the shotgun away. Man, is the sound of cocking a shotgun ever going to get old? I'll drop you in an old landing area outside the base surrounded by rock cliff areas. Be careful. One bad move and you'll be a crater. The base itself is buried deep within the rock. Acts control front and can protect itself from a strong frontal attack. Finding other openings may provide either easier entry. When you complete your mission, pick you up from the drop point. Otherwise, it's just the way you like it on your own. We gotta infiltrate the base, find out what kind of samples of metal are testing, return to the landing area. So, I remember why this is usually the last level I play. Because, oh god, I'm empty. Grenade! There is a lot of platforming. Alright, I gotta cool it a little because I got a little too gung-ho. You see, the thing is, where I grew up, it was always Mr. and Mrs. whatever. You always mind your Mr. and Mrs. I never, I noticed down south a lot of people like to call first names, but, supplement with sir or ma'am. Yeah, just where I grew up in Jersey, you always had to say Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. Warren, Mr. and Mrs. Blogren, Mr. and Mrs. Milano. I was having a little trouble throwing the grenades there. Ooh, elevator, thank goodness. Pew, pew. Yeet. Yeah, like, I don't like cliff levels. There's one level in Outlaws, which is very similar to this game, where you have to scale a bunch of cliffs, and I'm just not a fan of it. What do you mean no spin? Like that? Ooh, spin. You want me to like do like a 360 nose scope there, Cherry Round? I'm not sure what you mean by spin. Are you talking like a twist? Like a what? You shooting space Nazis. What more of a twist you need than shooting space Nazis? I think I'm starting to get a little lost again. Try to make this jump. 1, 2. Woo! Wait, I've been here. Damn. I think that's where the level started. Yeah, I've never actually gotten past this level as a kid. Because I just die a lot. Obviously, I need to go that way. Okay, we took a little fall damage. Nothing up here. Press R, which is the weapon wheel button, which, you know, I don't need because I only have 3 weapons. Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, I was having a bad day as it was. Oh, spin! Like, yeah, no more crowd control for unless you guys vote on it. Whatever you guys vote on, don't forget to vote in polls. Be a patriot. Our choices will be me playing Super Mario Brothers 2 again. Tony Hawk disapproves of his life from what I understand. Shit. I fell. Like, I feel like one of the hardest things in life for Tony Hawk is maintain the avenue be Tony Hawk. There we go. If I find people to shoot, it means I'm going the right way. Aww. So, me and Celestial Kitty had a really good Stardew Valley save going for a while. When we were playing it on the Xbox. Until there was an infamous glitch with the Stardew Valley port on Xbox, which doesn't allow you to name cows. I don't know what. I don't remember if that was the exact glitch. Celestial Kitty might be able to provide a little more background. But yeah, you couldn't name cows. We have in the past. Yeah, we like a little Stardew Valley. We use the names of our Final Fantasy XIV characters. We've played Stardew a couple times on stream. You know, it's funny. I played Harvest Moon as a kid at a friend's house, and I was strangely in love with that game. You wouldn't think, because, you know, haha, ADHD boy. But I loved me some Harvest Moon on the SNES. Unfortunately, Harvest Moon on the SNES costs about a small organ, like one of your organs. Yeah, you couldn't name the cows. Like, it would soft locked or something. There's gotta be a... I bet there's a switch somewhere. No. I'm good. Yeah, but Nora has a sick addiction to sheets. Like, I wish I never took her to sheets, because that's all that girl ever wants is sheets. All girls want is to go to sheets. Keep swearing I saw a switch. So, how do I open these doors here? It's gotta be a lever switch. Yeah, it's kind of like a Buc-ee's. If you have a Buc-ee's, it's... You know what, I take that back. It's smaller than a Buc-ee's. It is much smaller than a Buc-ee's. Yeah, you know, it's comparable to a Wawa, I would say, actually. I forgot about Wawa, despite the fact I'm a New Jersey native. I mean, Wawa's fine and good. I think you get some... Ah, shit. My jumped in register. You can get some good stuff at a Wawa these days. Or Sheets. It's the least... You know what? That's totally fair. That is a fair statement, Cherry Round. Okay, I wasn't sure if Ohio was Sheets. Well, you know, it makes sense because one of the streamers that we care about deeply lives in western Pennsylvania. So I'm not surprised that you would have a Sheets, actually. Been there. There's gotta be another way to get to the switch. Let's try looking around here again. That's where I found that extra life. Is it Buc-ee's? Egyptian cotton sheets there? Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah, Buc-ee's... My boss went to Ohio State, and he thinks, Buc-ee's is like a mecca of sorts. We're supposed to get one nearish us in North Carolina. I'm a little scared of it, if I'm honest. But we'll see what happens when we get it, won't we? Alright, I pulled up a walkthrough because I have lots of shit. Still can't get in here, okay, I'm not looking for a switch. Let's see here. Can't progress on. See along the main. Shield units. Proceed along the main path and up the steps. A few gaps you need to jump over. You'll eventually come to the front fortification station. Okay, get in here, but there's extra life up the ground, so let's not risk stop. We start on the troops before jump down and take a side path along the mountain into the fortification. Head back down the way you came, spot leading off another shoulder wall. Okay, it's where I killed all of those. Yeah. Elden Ring you need to walk through, I feel like. I definitely relied on a couple of walkthroughs for Elden Ring. Okay, it wasn't this way. It was that area where I killed... I thought it was like the front area where my ship was. Yeah, it was right here. Okay. I gunned down like a shit ton of troopers here. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Head back down the way you came, you spot another path. Another direction. See, Mass Effect I was able to get through no problem. Though, I will say that... Yeah, so that's the fortification. Okay. I kind of wish I had... a better walkthrough so no one would have died in 2. Because I had Thane, Legion, and I'm trying to remember, I had one other die. Maybe Grunt died. Okay. One time it started to... Oh, I feel like I've had that happen to me before. It's fun when it happens, though. Like, it's always a good time. I think it wanted me to go down that stairs there. Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, we're making progress. This looks like the inside of a base. I'm sorry, but those big helmet guys make me think of Spaceballs. Miranda. Oh yeah, I did let Miranda die. Yeah, Miranda is just... Okay, you know what? Except for Jack, all of the humans in Mass Effect 2 are garbage. Because you got Jacob, that's just daddy issues. Then you got Miranda, it's... I'm perfect, and I hate my dad for making me perfect. And then you got... Who else? Wait, hold on. Okay, so in the first game, you either sacrifice Ashley or Kaden. And I'm gonna give a hot take here. I always sacrifice Kaden. And it's not because, oh yeah, hot, sexy, babe. No, Kaden is a boring sack of shit. And he has the personality of bread. Let Kaden die for all I care. At least Space Racist, like, can actually realize, like, hey, I can grow a bit. Kaden sucks dick. Well, I get headaches because of my L4 implant. I mean, actually is annoying. She is a space racist. Like, there is no shame in letting her die. If I could, I would let both die. But you can't do that. Actually, I found unused text where there would have been an option to let all of them live. And I was like, that's terrible, BioWare. I'm glad you cut that.
Stop, rebel scum!
Nope. Here? Yep. A little low on health. Could use to find some resources.
Surrender immediately.
I know I'm supposed to keep an eye out for an officer. That will give me a key code to press. Yeah, but I mean, it was like a story thing. Like, they cut it back in 2007. It was planned that you could keep both alive. At one point. I have no shield and, like, 23 health. Hope and a prayer, baby. Oh yeah, this thing. This is, believe it or not, your shotgun. Yeah, we beat Alan Wake 2. We are all done with Alan Wake 2. And actually, I was watching some videos at work, and I have a pretty good idea for a game for Halloween this year. And it's one I've actually wanted to play for a bit. And I want you guys to just roll with me here for a second. Call of Duty World at War. Here's why. I know COD now is a joke. And rightfully so. But back in fucking 2007, 2008, COD was the shit. Still so. Call of Duty World at War has one of the most brutal and horrific depictions of World War II. It does not romanticize it. It is gritty, it is gruesome. It shows just how terrifying the Pacific Theater was. And I love it for that. I mean, for God's sake, the beginning of the campaign opens with an American POW having his eye burnt out with a cigarette by a Japanese Imperial officer. That's fucking brutal as shit. And you actually get, like, there are actual, like, psychological horror cutscenes during the massacre of Stalingrad. So, I might be playing that for Halloween this year. I'd like to just play more than... Plus, with Call of Duty campaigns, like, you know, someday I can finish in, like, 2 or 3 streams. It won't be like Alan Wake where it takes me 6 months to beat, you know? I do also want to play Silent Hill 2 and possibly Silent Hill F. Okay, so... Okay, I have to go in my PDA. And I have to look at what this code is. So it's like a J, the Quicksilver logo, and a D. I have to put that in. Hold on, PDA. Okay, it's more of a 3. There it is. 3. And what was the last one? A D. There it is. It might have helped if I was using the, let me just show you the difference in the graphics real quick, okay? So these are the upscale graphics. I'm going to switch now to the original graphics. That's what the game looked like originally. But also, let me turn off anti-aliasing. This is what the game actually looked like back in the day. So yeah, 3 Quicksilver logo and D. Makes more sense. Yeah, so again, I had this game as a kid. Night Dive Studios, you know, does a great job making it where you can play a game almost exactly as it was on modern consoles. But I am gonna actually fix and you know, I'll play with the old sprites. I kind of actually fuck more with the old sprites nowadays. What do you guys think? Do you like the older sprites or the newer ones? I don't know why I thought I could go down there. Yeah, I agree. It's a little less sheeny. The boss move. By the way, do you guys want to see what I set as my starting soon? Screen. What happens if you surrender immediately? They'll shoot you. I have to pee, so I'm going to leave you guys with the BRB starting soon screen. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. I'm going to go pee and let you guys enjoy this. Be right back. We stole from the Walt Disney Company, you guys.
All right, I'm gonna go knock out that tractor beam.
And we'll go rescue the princess.
You know, Luke, this may be the last time we see each other, so there's something I want you to know. Now I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. I've been waiting for so long, now I've finally found someone to stand by me. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I tell you something, this could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. All right, I'm gonna go knock out that tractor beam.
And we'll go rescue the princess.
You know, Luke, this may be the last time we see each other, so there's something I want you to know. Now I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. I've been waiting for so long, now I've finally found someone to stand by me. So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I tell you something, this could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before.
Do you guys remember what family?
Yes, I swear it's the truth. And
Give you an idea of how old this was. I was a freshman when Blue Harvest came out. I remember watching Blue Harvest on cable television. I think that's that mining sample I need to get a hold of. What even is time? A miserable pile of secrets. So where was that thing? Shit! Okay. Alright, now I need to know where... I know now where I need to put it. gotta be that door right there. Okay. You know, I gotta say, the Empire isn't really OSHA safe or certified. I can see a lot of workplace happening on this base. I don't know what I just opened. Oh, I see. I get it. Days without incident, 0. Hours without incident, 0. Minutes without incident, 7. Okay, what the hell? I push your dumbass little lever. Oh, there's another door there, it looks like. Okay, I got you. Okay, this puzzle is puzzling. I'm trying to figure out this puzzle. I'm gonna see if I have to flip that switch again. I mean, I see that guy. I want to shoot him. Woo, 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 woo. Family Feud. Without a question, time zones. You know what? Just have the Empire and the Rebels play Family Feud. Name somewhere you'd rather sleep other than next to your wife. A tauntaun, Steve. A tauntaun. You gotta be kidding me, you wanna sleep next to a tauntaun! Show me tauntaun! Ding! Fuck it, you know what? No. I would love to see a legitimate survival horror game. I think that would actually go kind of hard. Like a survival horror Star Wars game. I'm not sure if that's been done. I kind of want to say maybe. But I think a survival horror Star Wars game would be really interesting. Yeah, I guess. Like, you know, you're like maybe a prisoner on the Death Star or something. And there's just like fucked up stormtroopers trying to kill you. I guess I could see that. I mean, that could be amusing. Alright, I think I'm down to my last life. See, I don't know. As weird as it is, I feel like Until Dawn is more narrative storytelling. And I've always been more of a fan of environmental storytelling in games. You know? Like you trying to figure out what happened to everyone. That's like my biggest weirdo issue with Until Dawn is, you know, I want to try to interpret what the hell.
Found some interesting looking metal. I think this may offer some important clues.
That's all we need. Let's get out of here. I'm getting nervous.
Oh, I felt like I was supposed to go there. Oh no, I have no more batteries. Okay, where did the walkthrough say I had to go? Let's see. Okay, I gotta go all the way back to the start. Awesome. Ah! I don't know what I'm activating. Oh ho ho! I see. I don't see, I fell. I'm lost, Jan! Jan, can you come pick me up? I'm lost! We're literally just gonna fire shots off so I can figure out how to get out of here. You know what? I always felt that that one Star Wars game was kind of Star Wars or Darks or Bloodborne. Well, I found a secret. Looking nice. I didn't blow myself up. Oh, thank God. I found batteries. What was it called? Forgotten Jedi or whatever? I played a bit of it, and it had very Souls-like combat. And here's another hot take that a lot of Souls fans disagree with. I want more online components in my Soulsborns. I enjoy helping, or when I'm in a shit mood, destroying other people's hopes and dreams. I want to be able to invade and cooperate and do bosses. And when I'm too much of a baby, they get to carry me. Like the Goo Goo Gaga Wow Wow baby I am. Okay, why can't I get out of here? I mean, there were definitely some bosses in Elden Ring I had to get people's help on. No, I did not get to play with Let Me solo her, unfortunately. That would have been cool, though. Okay, I think this vent might lead out. Yes. Yes, it will. No, it won't. Yeah. But you know what? It's whatever. I do need to do another playthrough of Elden Ring. Here's the thing, though, and I'm going to use Obsidian Heart as a joke here. I don't have time because I want to take a day off just to play Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, hey, Benin, welcome back. We're lost. It just said leave the facility, and I'm like, I would love to. I don't remember how. I'm actually trying to remember how I get out. I'll admit, I can be directly challenged. Yeah, you should have seen the walkway we were having to fuck with. You know, I'm going to just go back a different way. I'm on my last life. You know what? Same, honestly, Obsidian. Same. Okay, no, that's where I put in the code. This has to be the way out. Wait, no. There's a robot. Punch it. It's not there. And down here is where I was. I think I just made a loop. Okay. I can do this. I was a Boy Scout. I was in Boy Scouts. Like, I feel like I just kind of stumbled my way into victory, but now I can't even go to the pizza party for victory. No, we're not going to cheat. No cheating. If I can help it, I'm not going to cheat. Okay, I gotta look around a little more. I have to be missing something. See, I get nervous. I'm gonna just speak honestly. I get nervous when I get lost in a game. Because I worry you guys are gonna get bored and leave, and I'll be all alone and sad. May the 4th be with you too, Golden. How are you doing? We're lost. Wait, was I going the wrong way this whole fucking time? I sure was. God dang it all. How did you like Celeste? By the way, Golden, I do want to show you something very quickly after this level. Golden had never heard of the game I Want to Be the Guy. So, just out of curiosity, who here has heard of the game I Want to Be the Guy? Not I. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Okay, that was the entrance. Try to remember how to get back to the mission start. There it is. Yes. So, I'm gonna just pull up video really quick. Oh wait, let's watch a cutscene. Yeah, no, I'll post a video in your Discord of I Want to Be the Guy. I've never been to this level before. Let's go to it. The metal you found is called Frick, a rare metal they must be using for arming the Dark Troopers. I tracked the known sources of Frick and came across a selection of no moons, small moons in the Groma system. It's probably not a coincidence that the Empire has a mining facility in that very system. We need to take out the facility to slow down the Dark Trooper project and give us an edge over the Empire. At the main reactor, there's an exchange coupling that leads to the central power grid. Place a sequencer charge in this coupling, and it will cause the facility to explode. Once charged laid, waste no time getting out of there. The frick. Okay, there's supposed to be a weapon heat around here. So, guys, since you were in here, this is Dark Forces. This was a game I grew up with as a kid, though I never got this far before. It's basically Star Wars Doom, but, better. Minus the level design isn't great, and I get lost in the Katarn games. This was on MS-DOS and the original PlayStation. We are playing the Night Dive Remaster with the original graphics intact. Okay, the walkthrough said there was a weapon nearby. Let me see. Chromus Mind. Near the shield and close to the entrance for the facility. Okay. I have heard the fusion cutter described as one of the better weapons in the game. I have missed out on it. Alright, fuck it. We ball. Actually, hold on. DLC demands you do tricks that exploit the game to progress. I was fine with playing the mechanics. Yeah, you were telling me about that, and I remember how angry you got. You were getting livid over that game. And you were not having fun. Okay, back at the beginning. Oh, I bet, is it up? I bet I have to make that jump up there. Yeah, but I remember watching you play, and it was just ungodly unfair. Oh yeah, you mentioned wave dashing. And I said, do I need to get you a broken GameCube controller? I guess I can't get up there. It wasn't letting me jump. Alright, fuck it. Push on. We'll pretty much just have to, like, run and shoot here. I can run and jump. Look, I'm running and I'm jumping. How can I do such a thing? Alright, we're gonna try one more time here. Okay, I was pressing jump, and it was just like, no. No, you didn't. Yeah, I'm really pleased you guys are all out here hanging out with me. I didn't think anyone was going to show up to this. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. Okay, I made it up here. Is there even anything up here worth my time? No. It was a waste of time. Let's fucking go. Look at this stormtrooper, he just misses. Way to be true to your job, buddy. Follow that MOS. Kyle Katarn cannot throw a grenade worth of shit. Okay, that's the fusion cutter. Okay, that thing is scaring me. Also, I want to talk about how red the color palette is here. Kind of nuts, though. Okay, his throw for the grenade is so wimpy. It's so underwhelming. Maybe if you ate some space protein. Oh god. I like bumped into that grinder and it hurt me. He does. Oh god, I'm dead. Okay, so grenades just... There we go. Jesus. I was trying to be all cool and lob a grenade at you. And you're just like, eh. Okay, these use the same power source. Got it. Alright, I gotta wait for this thing to come up here. Don't crush me, oh god. Oh god, it's like looking at hell. It reminds me of all the hell levels in Doom. Oh boy. No. I want to put a stormtrooper in there. Stormtrooper, go in the crusher. God, what a shit job you must have if your job is to guard crusher number 3. Not surviving that fall. It sure is. Ooh. Hugging that corner was actually a little nerve-wracking there. I did. I never finished it, Time Zones. Couldn't get into it as much. I will probably go back and play it, at some point. Oh, Cherry Round. Also, I wanted to show you something, Cherry Round. Look, all better. See? All better. I mean, it was okay. I thought Doom the Dark Age was fine. I just didn't really vibe with the aesthetic of it. The shield wasn't bad. After a while, I got used to the shield mechanics, and it was kind of fun. And I kind of see what they were doing. I mean, it's a parry. There's lots of games that have parry mechanics. Fine. See? Both arms. Good. Here, you want to see what's left of the boo-boo? There it is. It's healed up very nicely. I mean, it's fine. It's just a scrape. God, look at them all just loud up there. Cat scratch fever! But, you know, I would say it's probably worth a shot to go back and try again. Oh, I'm stuck down here. I have to be down here. Okay. Yeah, I've never really been to dark fantasy. That's kind of my issue. Like, if anything, that's a very Celestial Kitty core game. And, you know, that's all fine and good. God, I could not tell if that was a ledge or not. Jesus. I prefer more, like, cyberpunk future stuff. Dark Souls is dark fantasy. Like, I like Dark Souls just fine, but even still, like, if it had, like, the setting of something like, if you ever played The Surge, I really like The Surge. Okay, you know what's a good way to describe it if it's holy dark fantasy? Does it remind you of Ryan James Dio's Holy Diver? Holy Diver! You've been down too long in the midnight sea. Oh, I am singing off key. Yeah, Labyrinth or is another good example. No, that one's a little more lighthearted and goofy. I like Labyrinth. I like Muppets. Right, but ultimately, you know, it's like, I feel like Doom Dark Ages is like some 8th grader's notebook in like 1995 come to life. Okay, so that is going to be the Dark Trooper prototype right there.
Sounds good to me.
I'm glad I saved the ammo like the guy told me to for that gun. Man, they really were prepared to have you go through a labyrinth to find it. Yeah, exactly. And you know, that's fine. That's just not for me. I thought the gameplay was okay. I didn't think it was the worst thing I've played. But again, the power metal shit just ain't my cup of tea. I want, like, I prefer the marriage of, like, hell and science technology. Like, I think that's a lot cooler, personally. Okay. Why can't I get out? Yeah, I found it. Oh. There's a door. Oh, there you are. I've heard of that movie, Time Zones. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I think I've heard of it. Okay, I'm pushing. Oh, elevator. No. Hey, Mel! How was your stream? Welcome back. We are still blasting some space Nazis. Once again, getting lost in the map. How was your stream? Guys, go follow. How far did you get in Requiem? When you reach the red door, press the button and wait for all the doors to open. Ah! Wait, why? Okay, I know where you are. To be fair, that's probably one of the more scarier encounters. So, understandable. Okay, hold on. There's a small elevator it wanted me to take. Go call your hubby, but I got good news. You are very... Okay, you're not that close to Leon, but you're getting closer to Leon. Leon is happening soon. Okay, what the hell? Okay, it seems like it's motion dependent. I'm just not gonna move and see. Yep, okay. Apparently because I was moving, all the doors were opening. That's weird, but sure. You ball. Doing some Indiana Jones shit there. Because I don't want to have to fuck with those doors anymore. You do gotta go fast. still alive, sir? Got him. Alright. Yep, and that was... Yep, I know where I am now. Okay. Who's shooting me, huh? So this is... Yep, this is where I, Yep. They're here. We're queers. Get used to it. Yay! We blew up a planet! And we killed the... Oh, we got a cutscene now.
This contemptible excuse for an officer will no longer divulge any more information to that rebel, Katarn.
Katarn will not be as easy to deal with. He is very resourceful. More resourceful, it seems, than even your dark troopers.
I understand the threat, Lord Vader. Katarn was once an impressive Imperial officer, but he was weak and gave up on the struggle for our new order. I wouldn't put much faith in his abilities. Katarn will never come near this ship. My new hire will see to that.
Who's your new hire? Look, kids, it's Boba Fett! Yeah, it's not James Earl Jones, but it's a pretty good sound-alike. Bad news. Our spy, Crix Medine, has been captured. He's being held in Imperial Detention Center on Orinakara, awaiting execution. He's been invaluable science with information on the Dark Trooper. I think we owe it to make a rescue effort. The Imperial Detention Facility is well secured, hard to get in, and even harder to stay alive, which controls a shuttle carrier to the facility that will bring you up to the main doors. Inside the complex, two main elevators access the lower prison blocks. One goes to the low security levels down to the command center. The other leads back to contained in the end block. Each cell's locked with its own code card carried by an Imperial officer. First, you'll need to find the right card. Median cells, since high security blocks are controlled from inside the block. Once the guards are alerted, it will be impossible to penetrate. As soon as you find an operational entrance in the high security block, if you're around on the provide itself more than firepower. Yeah. Fuck that. Only good stormtrooper's a dead stormtrooper! We'll see if we get through this level. It is getting a little late, but we'll go a tad further since we just got a raid. It's not like I have a space suppressor. Yeah, stealth these nuts.
Surrender immediately. Oh. Jet blasters.
I will say, and I think Outlaws had the same well, no. Outlaws level design was slightly more different. It's a lot of tall halls here. There's my space elevator. Get on the space elevator. Go, 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 go. No, I missed the space elevator. I'm not going to jump for it. Come on, space elevator, come back. Oh, it's a little Space Triangle. Space Triangle. That looks like that could be blown up. Let's see. Ah, shit. I was right! Oh, I'm so smart. Ooh, we got, Space Claymores. It's kind of crazy to think how much of the game you go without getting a different weapon. Oh, shit. Like, I've pretty much been using this blaster rifle as, like, the bread and butter. Only switching to, the fusion cutter and the repeater when I need to. Let's try out the fusion cutter a little more. I saw another space crack. See if we can blow that up as well. Oh, there's my hole. There's my space hole. Oh, that's a lot of goodies. Yep. Alright, Ben. You have a good night, buddy. We are going to be live tomorrow with Deus Ex. But please have a good night. Don't work too hard. Or do. I'm not your dad. This looks like a little hidden nap area. Wait a second, those cars were just like sealed in. What the fuck? You know what? This level seems really big. I think I should end stream here. Okay, that's Cell Block I. I'm having fun though. That's the problem. I don't think I would want to go back to this. I think this was a fun one-off. I think we all were in here vibing with some cool Star Wars. I don't know if I would play this all the way, but I probably will beat this on my own time at the very least. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, I've been needing a new game to play at my off time. I'm still mad at Dead Rising. Ben, if you're still there, I have, because I know you're a big Xbox fanboy, I have a huge lament I'm sure you'll appreciate with Dead Rising. God, that's such a fucked up story. And it's all because you were talking shit to me. That's the whole reason you did. It's like, you talk shit to me, you die. Yeah, okay. I'm getting lit up to hell. I'm out of ammo. Shit. Ah! I'm dead. Let's call that a night, shall we? Let's call that an evening. So tomorrow we will be live with some Deus Ex Invisible War. Hope to see you guys there. I did a little test run of it. Seemed to work okay. But yeah, Friday we'll finish reading Holes. I'm not sure if I'm going to put on Daisy for it. I might not. I haven't decided. I'm kind of going on feels lately. Who shall we raid? Is anyone on Oh. Rain is playing KOTOR. So let's go Rain. He is playing KOTOR. Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, the roar is so invisible. I've actually never played KOTOR. I know I need to. So you guys all have a good night. Please take care of one another. Love you guys to death. Please be safe. Please look out for one another. Good night, all. And if you can't do that, then that's fine too. Bye.